Nobody gives a fuck what you're going through right now. Well, that's a pretty mean thing to say. Come on, we don't usually say stuff like that out here on Illegal Therapy. Welcome back to Illegal Therapy, by the way. Boom! Holy shit, boys. This bicep used to be so much bigger than this bicep, but I think they even out. So what do you mean by this, Damien? You don't actually believe that, do you? Are you becoming one of those red pillars? This is something that has recently been more and more true to me. Because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to reassure you that of course people care. Are you kidding me? Of course people care about what you're going through. Like, you have best friends, hopefully. Maybe you got some parents that love you. Like, you fucking write it down in my comment section. I care what you're going through. However, nobody cares as much as you. And that's okay. It's your life. It's what you're going through. Things are going to have so much more meaning to you. And I recently realized this because, you know, I think one of the best things about having best guy friends is bitching to each other. Bitching to each other. There's stuff that you can't say to your girl, you know what I mean? Because you sound like a little bitch. You're just like, oh, I don't know if I can keep going, man. Fuck. Oh, man, boys, we have had so many of these moments recently, me and the boys. Like, fuck, bro, it's so stressful. I don't even know. And purely, no disrespect, my buddies will bitch to me. And for the first time in so long, I was listening to this stuff, and it was like, I didn't lose any compassion or anything, but I was like, wow. The shit that he's bitching to me about, like, I logically see whatever he's talking about is like, that's just not that important. But I can tell how he's feeling about it. He's like, he's going through the fucking trenches, going through hell, getting cooked in the fucking tandoori oven, my friend. And then it happens the other way around. You know, like, Jesus Christ, what are you bitching about? I give him some logical advice, helps him out a little bit, he fixes up the problem. I come back the next day, now I'm going through some shit, and I'm bitching about all these crazy things, like, dude, all this work is so stressful, man. Like, I totally get that. You know, like, other people would fucking kill to be in my position to do this, but dude, like, oh my god, maybe am I losing fucking belief in this? Like, no, man, like, we're gonna keep pushing. And then, like, fuck, man, I'm so anxious about this thing. Like, is that even a big deal? Like, should I do? And then he's sitting there, and for a split second, I was like, blah, 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 blah. Wait a minute. You are thinking exactly how I think about your problems. That, like, yeah, I care about them and I want you to get through them, but I'm seeing them from an outside perspective. And I'm like, dude, either it's not that much of a big deal, or here are the solutions. So I guess first tip about this is find a way to step away. Find a way to put yourself in the third person. It all kind of starts with taking a deep breath into your testicles. I have never made a single, like, great decision when I was emotionally unstable and, you know, like, freaking the fuck out, right? All the best decisions have come with, like, logically feeling a little bit, taking a little bit of time. So sometimes I'll be in this state, and recently, boys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been in the I'm so stressed, so anxious, like, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I want to keep going, fucking want to give up moments. Like, it is like happening every single day. That's a whole other video topic that we will fix up in my life. But it all starts with taking a big breath deep into my fucking testicles, and that's it. Because that will stop your emotional brain from spiraling and trailing off, and it kind of puts you back into the present, you know? You're like, damn. Okay. So that's the first step. And the second step, and, like, I'm kind of giving the advice as if you don't have, like, friends around you to help you with this, is seeing yourself as another person. Being able to become your own best friend. That's a whole other video topic, but the gist of it, and we talk about this all the time, is like, I made this video a long time ago called Nobody's Gonna Come and Save You, Homie. Funny ass title. But in reality, it's like, You know, there's gonna be so many moments in your life where you're not gonna have your people around you. You're not gonna be able to fix those problems or anything. Like, it's gonna be a burden. Look, I think it's totally okay to lean on your buddies, on your people, to like bitch to them and to share the shit that's going on. But when you like solely rely on other people to fix your problems, that's where you start fucking up your life, you know what I mean? So instead of that, okay, let me turn this on to auto ISO because we're about to hit into a fucking tunnel. Oh. Whatever problem you're going through, ask that question again. Ask for that advice again, like to yourself, and imagine it was asked by like your best friend, your brother, the guy you fucking love, man. And now when you ask yourself that question again, and you're probably thinking about it in your head right now, like, that thing, like something as like should I make this decision or this decision? Like, am I, like, what's something that I used to freak out about? Let me think. Jesus Christ, the fucking Beamer's going crazy. Fuck. Like, bro, like, oh, fuck, man, like, I think she's mad at me. Like, should I text her back? Like, Jesus Christ, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Ask that to yourself and imagine it's coming from a best friend. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, kind of a stupid question. Like, why are you, like, you're going to, like, look at yourself like, why are you even freaking out about this, bro? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Come with that love and compassion like you would to a buddy, and you're gonna come up with like probably a way more logically sound answer. Number 3, not everybody can do this, but call up a buddy and be ready to take his criticism. This is something that I'm still trying to work on, that I used to be horrible at. I couldn't take the criticism of the people I worked with, of my best friends, of people that I trusted. I couldn't even take it. Like, I wouldn't even want to hear it. Recently, I noticed like so many times in my life that I'm fucking proud about this, man. I'm proud. Like, recently, a lot of my buddies have been giving me like real harsh criticism, like where it hurts my ego, man. Like stuff with like business, I'd be like, yo, I'm fucking up on this and this, and like, they're like, well, have you noticed like you're putting your time into the wrong things, and you're only doing that because you want to feel the sense of accomplishment, even though deep down you know that putting your time into those things isn't going to actually work toward the goal. Like, you're kind of being an instant gratificationer right now. I'm like, holy fuck, you're right. And I used to hear that. I'm like, I don't know, like, you argue back, you know? So just be conscious. That's about it. That's the only thing you can do. Just be conscious and just keep asking yourself in these conversations, like, is this my ego talking? And look, if somebody's willing to give you good advice, of course there's ego attached to them. They want to be right. They want to feel good giving you the thing. But come on, when they're taking time out of their day to try to give you a solution, I think it's like the respect out of them is at least listen. So yeah, those are my 3 steps, the 3-step guide to, what was the fucking title again? Oh, to the fact that, like, nobody really cares. So yeah, tough pill I've had to swallow recently, and I really want to preface and keep saying, like, fuck, man, it doesn't mean, like, you don't vent to your boys about this stuff. Like, this is what having fucking guy best friends is for, man. Like, my best buddies that you would think are the most stable people on the outside, like, the most fucking masculine, manly dudes, like, they still have their fucking shit that they go through and will vent to each other, and it humanizes each other, and, like, you're vulnerable. These are fucking boys, man. Like, these are the guys you want to be complaining to, because, like, these are the guys who are going to listen and care enough to give you answers back. And the only reason that they are going to leave you because of this is if you are so in your fucking ego that you can't take their advice, take their criticism, and try to change. Because the ones who really love you really want you to grow, really want you to improve, and they give you this advice and they try to help you through these things because they want you to get through it. But now if you're just stuck in your own, you're stuck in your own ways, and you're like not going to allow yourself to grow, and you're just going to keep complaining for years and years and years, then yeah, you deserve to have people leave you because of that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. It's really more just lesson to younger Damo. Yeah, I guess the big theme of like the month is like, God, there's lots, but like one of them is like don't Don't put it on other people to fix your problems. You know? Love you, boys. Mwah!